Yo, what's happening, sports people? Check it out. It's your boy back again to continue the My Team series. And full disclosure before I get into this one, this isn't my team, but it's the hometown team, so that's why I'm doing a video on it. Today we're going to talk about the Houston Texans, folks, and check it out, man. I've been paying attention to some of the offseason moves, and them Texans are gearing up, and it wouldn't be shocking to see them right back in the AFC Championship, or pretty much in the Super Bowl next year. That's a bold prediction, but yeah, they've been making some pretty good moves in this offseason. Now I'll tell you what, with D'Amico Ryans at the top, CJ Stroud still healthy. That defense, just need to rebuild on what they've been doing since last season. I think the Texans, are going to be one of those top teams in the league this coming season. Let's talk about some of the additions. They got David Montgomery, the running back from Detroit. I'm sure you guys know who he is. That dude, he was a beast. Him and Jahmyr Gibbs, yeah, that backfield in Detroit, yeah. I mean, Texans should be glad to get David Montgomery. From Philly, they got the safety, Reed Blankenship, and check it out, man. A lot of guys that know me, a lot of guys know I've said this plenty of times, man. I love white guys that can play defensive back. Seems like, they got like a different kind of swagger about them. And I'll tell you what, Reed Blankenship playing in that Philly defense, yeah, he's got it. And this guy, he will hit you. So I kind of like that move from the Texans, kind of show up that, that secondary. They also, like I said, they got a right tackle from Indy, Braden Smith. Logan Hall, he was a defensive end from Tampa, and Jake Hummel, he was a linebacker from the Ravens, but I think they got him. He's going to be a special teams guy. So, that was the free agents they got so far. Danielle Hunter, EJ Speed, they got extensions, so they'll be back. Trent Brown, Ed Ingram are going to be coming back to the offensive line. So that's pretty good. Pretty good thing for the Texans right there. But tell you what, going into the draft, looks like they're going to need. Well, I'll tell you what, on the offense, they're going to need some. They're going to need some help around CJ Stroud to keep him healthy. They got the 28th pick in the upcoming draft, so like I said earlier, they get some weapons around CJ Stroud, be a big help. They need looks like they're going to need like a guard, some interior line help, and also, hey, they could also use a defensive lineman to go along with, with Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter to show up that defensive line. I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see what the Texans are going to do with the upcoming draft. I'm gonna go and look at some prospects and come back and do another video on that. But hey guys, that's all I got for today. We're going to be doing the Pittsburgh Steelers next, so we'll come up with what the Steelers need. Any other teams you want to see us do a breakdown on? Go ahead and put it in the comments. And hey guys, appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.